France deployed 2,000 troops to the Central African Republic last December as violence gripped the former French colony. A year later, the French mission, named Operation Sangaris, is starting to scale down. French Defence Minister Jean-Yves Le Drian says there will be a progressive pullout of French forces, but that Paris will keep a presence of around 500 troops in C.A.R. to support the UN peacekeepers.
La mission, c'était de limiter l'impact.
The mission was to limit the impact of the hostilities that were developing in the county. And in this respect, we can say that Sangaris fulfilled its mission. It enabled the opening of a political dialogue at a national level. Today, the political talks are happening. There are forces and actors present who must meet at regular deadlines for negotiations. The mediation is carried out by President Denis Sassou Nguesso, so I think we can't criticize the announcement of the withdrawal because the intensity of the violence is also decreasing.
Parce que l'intensité de la violence aussi est en train de diminuer.
But peace and stability are still a long way off. More than 850,000 people, that's nearly 1/5 of the population of C.A.R., remain displaced by violence, according to the UN Refugee Agency, and the ongoing instability is hindering international aid efforts.
Despite the fact that the level of violence decreased since the beginning of the year, at the moment what we are facing is sparks of violence across all the country, which means that we can't really predict or be sure that we can have access to our beneficiaries, to the people we try to help, and it's not easy for them as well to access to our health facilities.
President Catherine Samba-Panza, who took over in January, has pledged to steer the country back to recovery through presidential and legislative elections. The coming year will be critical for C.A.R. So far, no firm date has been set for the elections, and the UN peacekeeping chief Hervé Ladsous says meeting the August deadline will be extremely tight, but he warned that missing that deadline could plunge the Central African Republic back into violence and chaos. Kate Parkinson, CCTV, Paris.